Corner. My name is Mike. We got Lou pushing the buttons, and we have the lovely Eszter. Eszter, you look like you have some of that great Sicilian vitamin D.
I've been kissed by the Sicilian sun.
Yeah, I guess the heck you have been. But, you know, Louis just asked me a question.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You must have forgot.
Yeah, I did.
He says, do you think Eszter has any tan marks? Now,
Did not ask that.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell him.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. She does.
Tan mark.
Right.
Yeah,
You were being
sure.
fresh.
I was.
You were being fresh.
You know me.
I've been wearing sneakers, so I have sneaker feet. My feet are wider than the rest of my legs.
I don't think he was making reference to that. I really don't. But anyway, Sunday.
A little bit over here. See, a little bit.
I can't quite see it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Hey, you guys! Happy 4th of July.
Thank you. Right back at you.
I know, right?
My
favorite holiday. You know why?
Why?
No gifts.
No gifts.
No gifts.
Nobody's expecting gifts. Nobody's giving gifts. Nobody's looking for gifts. We're just enjoying ourselves.
Don't you like to get gifts once in a while, like just because gift? No.
Puts pressure on people.
How about you, Eszter? You like to get like
I like gifts.
A no reason gift, just because gift.
Yeah. I like gifts. I don't mind gifts. I had a really nice birthday party last month, and I had some beautiful gifts.
I know.
I got some beautiful gifts.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know what else is a gift? Our country, 250 years old, amazing.
I mean, it's a baby compared to Europe.
It's a baby, but guess who's here to celebrate? The Italian ambassador to Italy, Tillman Fertilla. We actually know him.
Oh.
He's here in Sicily.
Wow. Oh, cool beans. Cool beans.
Mm-hmm. He's here to celebrate the 4th of July.
I think it's great. We're going to get into that. I want to know how in Sicily, if they celebrate and how they celebrate, and how people like yourself, you and Al, transplants, how you guys celebrate the 4th. But before that, I just want to give a shout out. Sunday, we had an event that we emceed up in Windham, New Hampshire. And it was a celebration of 250th anniversary of our country. And it was also a dedication to a brand new park that the governor came down and cut the ribbon and read the Declaration of Independence. And, it was just a great, great day. But Louis, what I wanted to get to is must have had probably a half a dozen people come over to our booth where we were broadcasting from and say hello. And
nice.
And I thought that was so freaking nice. One gal in particular, her name is Shalia, Shaleigh.
Okay.
Shalia.
Hopefully she's listening today. Yeah.
Yeah. Her last name is Demers. And she's been listening and watching us since we first went on the air.
Oh, my God.
And she was so nice. She came over. She says, I love what you guys are doing. Every Friday, awesome. I join you. Shaleigh. I think that's how you, Shaleigh. I'm sorry. It's a name I'm not familiar with. But you know something? She was just a sweetheart to come over and say hello.
Well, thank you for the kind words.
Yeah. And the governor, like I said, after the interview with us, and we were kidding with the rest of them. We had a SWAT team that was going to put on an exhibit. They're going to be rappelling off a almost 40-foot tower. And it's amazing to watch these young men and the physical shape that they're in, the way they can rappel off of buildings. It's incredible. So all we said to the governor was, there's a rumor circulating that you're going to rappel off the building too. And then we let it go at that. She gave me a poke and we let it go at that. Don't you think, Lou, as time went on, I looked up and who's sitting at the edge of the window but our governor of New Hampshire,
nice.
Kelly Ayotte. and she's got the rope. She got the whole.
Yeah.
She did a damn good job. Let me tell you. She came out of there. I mean, it took her a while to get down to the ground, but mother of mercy. I mean, that takes. She's got some stones.
Good for her.
Let me tell you. Yeah,
Good for her.
good thing.
We love Kelly.
But to everybody, to Jennifer, who is one of the organizers and very involved, and we had a DJ, Dominic. He was absolutely great.
Dominic the DJ?
Yeah, we had a DJ, and
Dominic the Donkey DJ?
He spells his name different.
Okay.
Domick.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be different.
All right.
And you know something? Tom Early, he was my co-host. We're going to get him into the studio. He's going to do a show with you and I.
Nice.
The guy has got a great personality. He's a lot of fun to be around. I loved it. I loved the whole thing. And to the Letizio family for everything that they did on Sunday and all the volunteers. They raised over $1 million, not a cent of it when they fixed that park.
That is great. What is it going towards?
It's a brand new park. There's a lot of history of Indians living in the Windham area. I don't care. Yeah. I like the word Indians. I'm going to say it because that's what they are. A lot of the Indians live right on Corbett's Pond in Windham, New Hampshire. And they had this big glacial rock, and they would mash the corn so that they would put it away for the winter months. And it's actually got a big hollow
wait,
point.
They weren't making bourbon when that comes?
Hey, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the? I
can hear it. Yeah,
you can hear it. That's thunder. That's not Mount Etna. That's thunder. We're gonna have a major pour down in just a second.
Okay. As long as we don't lose power, you're all right. But anyway, long story short, this park, because of road changes with 93, became neglected because it used to run right down Route 111. And anyway, long story short, they fixed this park up. They brought in these huge pieces of granite. I can't tell you how big. And they used them as seats. And they made a coliseum, an amphitheater all around. So you can have 300 people there. Now you got parking for school buses. Kids can go and have educational classes. All the sound equipment that you need is underground. It's just all walkways, trails leading to it. It just come out absolutely phenomenal. And it was given to the town of Windham for preservation. Awesome. And to remember what it was like many, many, many years ago. And all in all, it was a fun event. I had a ball and met some nice people, like I said.
That's great.
We have a few people saying hello. Barbara Cody, who I happen to know. Happy 4th of July weekend, everyone. Esther, she says Esther's looking lovely as always. Yeah, and no tan marks, Barbara. No tan marks at all. Louis was right. Louis was right.
Okay.
You're gonna get a thunderstorm.
So first of all, you asked me if people here celebrate 4th of July, and the answer to that, Mike, is if you're an American, if you want to celebrate it, but Italians do not celebrate 4th of July.
There's no reason. No reason to.
But we do have, as I mentioned, the Italian ambassador here, and there's a lot of Italian politicians and people who have been invited for tomorrow to take part in the 4th of July celebration. He's actually docked in Syracuse in Ortigia right now. And so that's it. Alfred and I are going to go to Giardini Naxos, which is the town south of Taormina. And we're going to just relax a little bit. Of course, bring you guys videos and stuff from there because it's always so beautiful and paradise there. I actually brought a family there last week on one of their last days. And they just, instead of doing Taormina first and then Giardini Naxos, we ended up doing Giardini Naxos because it was so hot. And everyone's like, let's go to the beach. So we spent a nice day on the beach with them. So that was lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know Europe in general has been very, very hot so far.
Not as hot as where you are.
No. Okay. No. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, here today it's cooler than it is in Boston for sure. There's even a little breeze, as you can tell. My hair is blowing a little bit. But the big thing that we have,
Louis likes that look.
but the big thing that we have going on is
No,
Mount
you're not-
Etna.
you're
Sandmarks look.
You're not covering yourself with
No.
Barbara. You understand that, right? Barbara's on to you.
You know, I turn around and I keep mentioning your name.
I know.
You know that, don't you?
But she's on to you.
Always blame Lou. Anyway, the big story we have going on is Mount Etna, since June 26th, has been putting on quite a show. And, it's one of those, the Etna, when Etna erupts, it's always something different. That's our Facebook page. We have our YouTube, and this is our Facebook page. But when Etna erupts, it's always something different. Like the last eruption that we had about 5 months ago was very explosive. So there was like boom, boom, lava coming up from up top. This one is a slow moving, steady lava moving down the mountain. And the good thing is that it's flowing into a valley. So it's nowhere near people. It's going right into the Valley of Lion. It's called the Valle del Lione. And so it's going in there and it's staying there. So it's not going, down. Can you hear that thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Can you see this from where you are?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can. Can we see this? No. We can see that's from one of our guides who's a
Gotta be
professional
gorgeous.
guide,
Oh,
Yeah.
at night?
licensed guide who's able to go up there. What we see is the mountain, and it looks like tears. Looks like literally tears, because we're at the
Yeah.
we're not up on the mountain, we're at the bottom. So, and I'm guessing tomorrow when we're in Giardini Naxos, we'll see this type of tears coming down the mountain. But these were taken by our licensed professional guides who can go up there. They know where to go and they're careful. Now, the other interesting thing about Mount Etna right now is that there's still snow up there. There's still ice and snow. In my 12 years here, I've never seen that.
Huh.
So it's very interesting. You have this tremendous heat, coming out of the mountain, and on the other side, there's still some ice.
Amazing, isn't it,
crazy.
when you think about
Yeah.
it?
And the color of this eruption is very different than the one about 5 months ago, was a little bit redder. This, it looks like the chemical composition has a little bit more copper. So it's a little bit more orangey.
Yeah, the orange. I can see the orange.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of the guys
Amazing.
up there took some aerial footage of the lava flowing. And it looks like, I don't know, orange marmalade flowing down or something like that.
What's going on with
Anyway.
the donkeys?
I think they like each other. I'm not
That's our
sure.
friend Giuseppe. That's our friend Giuseppe's donkeys. He has those right on his farm.
How cute
And when
are
we were
those?
up there, and look at, those are sheep as we're driving through the countryside. We're coming from a tour in Caltagirone, and that's what we see. And then here's the sheep farm we went to a few months ago. There's a bull. That's one of the we did a whole video on that farm a few months ago. But so that's what's been happening. It says, oh, do you know what that's from? That's from the festival of San Alfio, Philadelphia and Chirino.
Oh, is it really?
Look at the
Oh.
carts. I just hadn't used
Yeah.
that video yet, so I thought it'd be a good time to put it up. Always nice to see the guys, and there's music, folk music, and people in traditional costumes. So it's
Alfred had a
neat
cot.
little thing.
Alfred had
What's
a
that?
cot at all things. Alfred had a cot
Alfred did.
at all things Sicilian, and it was just
Yep.
they're so beautiful, so ornate. It's unbelievable. The detail
Yeah.
work in those cots are incredible.
Very
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
I
It's
you
you're
know, we had
here
a lot
and
of,
you're eat. What's that?
I say we had some really good times at all things Sicilian. We did some outdoor shows in a parking lot, and guys like Steven Savio would come down and perform, and it was great. I mean, it
Yeah.
was beautiful. Beautiful.
Al has very good memories of that too. And that was Al really was the start of that whole importing Sicilian products. And now there's so many other people doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So getting back to Mount Etna, Mikey, let me ask you, how hot does the rock have to be before it melts?
Oh, it's got to be a minimum of 1300 degrees.
1300 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To liquefy. And it can go up as high as 2100 degrees,
Wow.
which is, I can't even imagine.
That's
you're talking about volcanoes. One of my first trips to Italy was, I was 22. Went to Mount Vesuvius. So I hired a guide just to explain to me the history. He spoke English, and to tell me about what took place here. And you had to put the boots on, the whole freaking 9 yards, Anyway, this wasn't Lucille's cup of tea. I'm going to tell you that right now, because the boots didn't match what she had on.
Uh-oh.
It was one of those type of things. But what he did was he lit up a cigarette, and he went to like a small area where smoke was coming up, like a fissure type of thing, like a crack in the rock, and he blew smoke at that fissure, and it actually started a little fire. It flamed up. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it was so cool and he was good at it, and he was a ham, and he didn't want to stop. He went through like three
Mother Nature, at the end of the day, if you think about what a show Mother Nature can put on, just nature itself, forget TV, forget all of that, just sit. Even I'm sitting here watching the storm blow by. It's like Alfred, when we get those heavy rains, he gets himself all ready, gets the cigar, gets a drink, and we sit and watch the storm.
How good is that?
I love doing that. That must be a guy thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Sitting on the deck last night, we had a big lightning storm the night before last.
And the sound of rain.
Yeah. Rain is so peaceful sometimes. After having like a 2 weeks of sun, you get a nice rainy day. Boy, I'll tell you, it feels good. Now, we were talking earlier, and how many days straight have you been on tour? You've been touring with people?
42 days straight.
Oh, God. Wow.
And it's been great. It's been some really nice people coming in and out of our lives. Some of them were group tours. We had our May group tour. Then we had our June group tour. And then in between, there was several families that did private tours with us. And this last one that just left was really cool because, the last two families, one of them was from Tre Castagni. One of their families was from Tre Castagni and Via Grande. And they had a Zapla in the family, but it wasn't connected to Alfred. So that was really
somebody's out there that's not related to Al or Tommy?
Right? Isn't that just crazy? Not cousin or something? Anyway, it was really interesting because, we know so many people in Tre Castagni and Via Grande in that area. So we went around, and I typically go and tell people, they came from Tre Castagni. Their grandfather or great grandfather, whoever it was, his last name was so-and-so. So that we met someone who thinks they're related to this family. And that's always so much fun. Now, this last family that just left yesterday, literally they departed yesterday, their last name is Caltagirone, and there's actually a name of a town called Caltagirone, and Santo Stefano de Camastra. So we went to there, and also the town of Grotte in the province of Agrigento. And the craziest things, we went into the town hall and looked for birth certificates and things like that. And we found it in one of the town halls. It turns out was a very, very, very low descendant, but somehow cousins to this family. It's crazy.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
And his last name was Caltagirone.
Unbelievable.
What are the odds? Because we knew the grandfather's name and birth and so forth. So that was really neat. And the only reason, let me just tell you, the only reason this family was found out that they're Sicilian, that the father has Sicilian descent, is because one of the kids did 23andMe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They had no idea they had Sicilian descent.
Wow.
And then the son started digging, and it turns out the whole his grandfather's side had a whole Sicilian line, and they never, I don't know if they didn't know or what was the story, but they found out through 23andMe.
All right, I know it's not official, but it's got to be a bone of contention because Sicily, the kingdom of Sicily wasn't just Sicily. It was southern Italy as well, southern mainland Italy as well for a long period of time.
You're right.
Yeah.
So if you're from the kingdom of Sicily, are you Sicilian? Do you have Sicilian descendants?
Yeah, but they were able to trace to 3 towns in Sicily.
Oh, no, this is just a general question.
Oh, general question. Well, listen, it depends.
You're from southern Italy, can you call yourself Sicilian?
Well, if you're from Sicily, if you're from the island of Sicily, let me tell you this, okay? When I was in high school and we learned in math class about Archimedes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Archimedes, pi 3.14, the theory of displacement, that famous picture, right. Eureka, you know what I'm talking about in the bathtub?
Yeah.
When I was in school, they said Archimedes was Greek. Well, he was born in Sicily, in Syracuse, during the Greek period. So is that wrong to call him Greek? Well, he was Greek Sicilian. So is it wrong if you're born in the island of Sicily, you're Sicilian?
Sicilian, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just want to give a couple of shout outs here. Kathy Blaisdell was looking at the pictures that were on your website that you guys took. She says it looks absolutely beautiful. And of course, Debbie Durgan, who's an associate of AJ Letizio Enterprises.
Nice.
And just a pistol, let me tell you, just a pistol. And you know something, Esther, she had no tan marks either.
Okay.
But anyway,
wait, what is the word you use? Thistle?
Pistol. She was
Pistol.
She has some personality.
Yeah, she's very outgoing. She was at the function on Sunday, and they were passing out free cookies to everybody. And
that's awesome.
She's just a fun person. Listen, I'm up against the break. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned.
Hello, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala, located in the heart of downtown Haverhill. The Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-273-5050 or visit GamblingHelplineMA.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler,
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
He is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back with Eszter. Eszter, we received a little note from Mary, and basically it's addressed to you. She says, can you ask Eszter this question? My husband and I are retired, and we would like to know approximately how much money it would take to live a month in Sicily. Not lavishly, but comfortable, assuming we rent and not buy. So I guess the question is, on a fixed income, how much money would someone to be comfortable?
Listen, it's the cost of living is far less here than it is in the Boston area and in the United States in general. But it really depends where on the island are you. You know, Taormina is more expensive than, let's say, you know, our area. If you're in a rural area, if you're by the beach, if you're in the city, if you're renting a car, you can live on very cheaply, or you can live very lavishly, but it's far more affordable than the United States. I would need to, you know, understand more about what they are looking for in order to answer that.
She said not lavishly, but comfortable is the word that she used.
Right. So you're talking
In the middle of the road. Middle of the road.
Depends what kind of an apartment you get, how many bedrooms, how many, how many bathrooms. Are you on the water? Are you inland? Are you in a tourist area or not?
Yeah, there's too many variables.
There are too many variables. If she wants to send us an email, maybe we can set up a call with Alfred, and he can help with that. But there's too many variables to answer
she can do that.
question.
I wouldn't mind if he
does consultations. Yeah, he does consultations.
All right.
Yeah. I have to tell you guys something. Breaking news.
Breaking news, Louis.
Breaking
Do
news.
we have any breaking news music?
I wish I did.
Wait a sec.
Oh, this is live.
Wait a sec. Wait. I have to answer this real quick. But we just got invited to the ambassador to Italy's yacht on July 8th.
Oh,
no.
I'm not kidding.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
I'm
not kidding. I'm just talking to those people now.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. That's awesome. Boy, I remember you when.
It's business casual, and we have to be there by 6:30 on the 8th. I'm just reading this right now.
No
tan lines.
That's right. That's what he said. He's a cachot.
Anyway, that's exciting.
That's exciting. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's excellent. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
That's going to be cool.
You did a segment on a little island. It's not too far from Catania because I had an opportunity when I went to visit Lucille's cousins. Like I told you, we had to go to a couple of weddings. Wasn't the most pleasant experience for me, but I did it.
Why, Mike? What was going on?
Oh, they drove me effing crazy. Really.
Why?
Something, I don't know. They were making fun of my clothes, and I understood a little Italian. I knew it was happening.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And the cousins, there was 4 of them. And I told you, I had off-white pants that I was going to wear with a blue blazer. It looked nice.
Yeah.
And they're saying to each other in Italian, then looking over and smiling. It was driving me. I was ready to punch him out, really. Who's he think he is? A doctor? That's what they were saying in Italian. Who's he think he is? A doctor? But it was just little things like that.
Maybe they had problems with Americans.
And then to go anywhere, like one of them, their parents had a camp, more or less. Very, very, very rustic. But we could see Mount Etna very nicely, and there was lava flowing.
Where was that? In Tre Castagni?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I mean, we're talking 1967. I just don't remember. But anyway, we did go to an island that
you're still angry about it, Mike.
Huh?
You're still angry about it, Mike. 1967.
You went to an island. You did I know you're excited about your invitation. You went to Ortega, didn't you? Ortega?
No, Ortega is an island off the coast, off of Syracuse. I went to Lipari, one of the 7 Aeolian islands.
Oh, I know you did, but you also were in the marketplace in Ortega.
Oh my gosh, yes, in Syracuse.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I had the opportunity to. Well, that island is what, 45 minutes from Catania?
It's a good hour.
Okay, an hour.
They call it an island, but there's a bridge. Basically, you blink, you drive over, blink, and you're on the island.
I think it's so cool. But it was, I can remember they had a big fountain.
Yes, of Diana.
Diana.
Of Diana. Yep.
Yeah.
Mike, can I tell you that? So, in Italy, after one church, after a second, you know, you've been to enough churches. But the church over there in Ortigia is one of the coolest churches I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
It's a cathedral. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
Cathedral of Santa Lucia.
Nice.
And the reason it's so unique, because when the Greeks were there, it was a temple. It was the Temple of Athena.
Mm-hmm.
And then it became a Byzantine place of worship. Then the Arabs were there, and they made it into a mosque. And then when the Normans came, they made it again into a medieval church. And then the Spanish made it into a cathedral. So when you go visit that cathedral, Mike,
It's amazing.
outside, you can touch the Greek columns that are over 2,000 years old.
It's still standing.
Still standing.
Amazing.
Isn't that amazing? And then you go inside and it's very medieval, and there's remnants of the Arab and Muslim mosque. So you walk in and you're going through thousands of years of layers of influence here in Sicily.
Yeah. And, you know, everybody that came through Sicily left a little something behind.
That's
Whether
correct.
it be seasonings, cooking.
Culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Culture,
different cultures.
history.
And that's
you know
made it
the,
a melting pot.
you know
Genetics,
where,
by the way.
where else? What's that?
Genetics, by the way. I mean, all the culture, all the people that came to Sicily contribute to the, genetic balance of Sicilians.
Well, some areas more than others. So, for instance, in the Palermo side, there's more of that Arab influence because the Arabs arrived there first. Here, it was predominantly Greek.
Right.
The Normans were everywhere. But the interesting thing, too, about, like, for instance, Palermo, you can walk on the streets of Palermo, and literally it's lasagna of influences. One after another, you can see the layers of the influences. And as you walk around, there are still some street signs that's in Italian, in Hebrew, because the Jews were here for a long time,
Really?
and Arabic.
Mhm.
You still have those 3 street signs, 3 languages.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I'm now that we brought up the fact that we're talking about the fountain of Diana, and it was I can remember she was the hunter. She was the goddess of
Goddess
hunters,
of the hunt.
of
Correct.
the hunt. That's what it was. And she had a dog, I think, on that statue too, right? There's a little
and
dog.
she has
yeah.
animals around her.
Jeepers creepers. I haven't thought
Good
about this.
memory, Mike. That's pretty impressive.
I haven't thought about this. I have some pictures. I have to go digging them out. My wife.
Well, we just found out what he remembers from 1967, so his memory is pretty good.
Well,
Very good.
You know something. We went a few times. Like I said, I didn't care too much for her cousins, but that's okay. They didn't care for me, and we actually left 3 days earlier than we were supposed to, which was good. And something. We went over to mainland Italy, and we really took a nice vacation. Spent 2.5
Good.
weeks in a little Fiat. 2.5 weeks.
You told me about that. That's hilarious.
I mean, jeepers creepers. And then when we got to Nice, it landed in Nice, and we ended up getting in a Volkswagen. I told you, it felt like it was a Cadillac, for Christ's sake. It was so big compared to that little Fiat. But that Fiat standard shift, man, I had a ball with that. Let me tell you.
That's awesome.
The Amalfi Drive. The Amalfi
Mike, you were
Drive.
talking. You
I'm
were
sorry?
talking about the market in Ortigia. That's one of the great experiences that you can have, is going through a market here.
I agree 100%. The aromas, unbelievable.
The sights, the
Yeah.
sounds.
Unbelievable. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. It's got a lot to offer.
It's got personality.
There
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is on the right.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. Huh. So the dog and something else I can't quite make out. but that's exactly what it
It was
looked
a
like.
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you familiar with that that island? I'm going to call it an island. It's really not because it's connected. But we had dinner that night at a hotel that was right on the harbor called the Grand, I think, something like that. Is there a hotel left
The
there?
Grand Hotel Ortegia,
Yeah. Is that still there?
still there. Still there.
They had a terrace, and we ate outside on the terrace.
Beautiful.
Jeez, it was beautiful. That beautiful breeze, and you're right on the water, and it was very, very special.
That's awesome.
That's one of the nicer things that happened while I was visiting with her cousins. Other than that, not so much.
Ortegia is one of my favorite towns on this side of the island.
Okay,
It's on all our tours.
excellent.
It's a
I
must
can't
visit.
believe you've gone over 40 days without having a day off. Good for you.
Today's it. Today's my first day off.
Yeah, and and I put you to work. I put you to work.
This is not work. This is fun. This is not
You know
work.
something? I look at it like that. I don't know if everybody else does, but
I look at it.
I do.
And then Alfred and I also recorded our video for Sunday. So it's my day off, but really, and none of it is really work. I get to go to beautiful places, meet great people, eat amazing food. It's
Your
not work.
personality suits what you do to the T. Because you like people, you bend over backwards to make them have a positive experience. And I think that's great. That couple from Colorado, they were very successful in what they were looking for, weren't they?
Actually, it was a family of 8. Mother, father,
Mm.
3 children, and their spouses.
Oof.
So it was incredibly successful. And actually, on the video for Sunday, I interviewed them. We went to the town hall. I give you some hints on what to do if you are looking for documents. Alfred and I have some practical advice. And then we met some cool personalities. There was a guy who spent 10 years in Wisconsin. He's from that town.
I thought you were going to say he spent 10 years in prison, but no.
He heard us talking and he stopped. And he's like, because what are the odds that Americans in that town, it's not a touristy town. So he stopped and started talking. He was just such a personality. Then the town clerk, oh my goodness, at first she's like, I can't help you. I'm alone in the office. It's too hot. It's Friday, blah, 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 blah. By the end,
what happened to customer service?
Into the archives and bringing out the books that are like the huge books with the handwritten birth date and all that stuff. This is for Sunday's video. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, listen, I'm up against the break. We're going to listen to what responses have to say, and we'll be right back, girl. All right, Louis.
Ciao, this is Eszter of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-277-5050 or visit GamblingHelplineMA.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender Lazy Man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back. We have
Most of us.
Oh, Esther, she's probably going to pack so she can go on that yacht.
Putting her stuff together for the yacht
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
Exactly.
There she is.
Wait, I'm muted. I had to go secure the outside because the plants were blowing, the clothes were blowing, and I had to bring the pillows in because it's raining.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
You're getting ready for the yacht. Don't.
Yeah.
That's in 5 days.
Andy is saying good morning. Nancy is saying good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Nancy says it's so hot. She says she's melting. Did you get all wet out there?
I think a little. No, it's very windy out there.
I know, but it looks good like that. Wild and
with
You
the
know,
wild wind. Well,
it goes
wind,
with
yeah.
no tan lines. So,
Oh my God, you
it
and
all
the
goes-
tan lines. Want to see my? I'll show you tan lines.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Really? Hey, listen,
Wow.
the people that are
Yeah.
joining us late, while we were talking, you got an invitation. Would you like to share that again with people so it
We
can kind
got
of
an
sink in?
invitation to the ambassador to Italy, the U.S. ambassador to Italy, Tillman Fertitta. He's from Galveston, Texas.
Wow.
And he owns a number of semi-professional sports teams, businesses there, and he serves as the ambassador.
Wow.
And he's actually here in Sicily right now. And Alfred and I have been invited to an event. He's going around Italy right now. He was in Naples first to celebrate the country's 250th anniversary, and also, going around, meeting with people, meeting with politicians, meeting with business people, and so forth. And he's in Siracusa.
For a girl that came from Hungary, you're doing all right for yourself. You know that, right? Especially in Sicily. I mean, to get an invite like that, salute.
Well, listen,
good for you,
Mike. In my career, my other career as a political correspondent journalist, I've been very fortunate to meet several former presidents, several
really,
important politicians. I've had the pleasure of interviewing a lot of them on both sides of the aisle. I covered two Democratic national conventions, two Republican national conventions. So I've been fortunate to have met a lot of politicians, not just
powerful people.
Some powerful people. It doesn't matter what your political stand is, to have met someone who's a president of the United States, former presidents, Carter, I've met many times. The Bush, Barbara Bush, actually twice, because
I liked her. I
loved her. When I was covering North Carolina, the Christmas tree always 2 years in a row came from North Carolina, and I got a one-on-one with Barbara Bush about her Christmas decorations.
Nice.
How about her pearls? Did you talk about the pearls?
The pearls. Because North Carolina was a swing state, so we had Obama, we had Clinton, we had Bush, we had everyone.
Wow.
So I got to interview a lot of them. Bob Dole is one of my favorite people to interview. His wife, Elizabeth Dole, was the senator. She was former first Red Cross, head of Red Cross, and then she became the senator of North Carolina. So I had great pleasure to interview her many times. Sally Field, But anyway, I've had a very fortunate, what's the word I'm looking for? Mike, what's the word I'm looking for? I've been very fortunate and very blessed to have had many people like that, interview many people. And then even here in Sicily, when Alfred and I, we were invited to cover the anniversary of the murder of the two judges, Falcone and Borsellino.
Yeah.
We were invited to one of the celebrations, and the president of Italy was here, Sergio Mattarella. So we were very close, like a few seats away from him when he gave his speech. So it's been a very, very cool career. I've enjoyed every part of it.
The couple of interviews that you didn't really mention that really kind of pushed you over the top was
Mike Lamazzo and Tom Zappola. Goes right on top, right there on top at the St. Alfio Festival. Before it came to, it says, I got to interview Mike Lamazzo and Tommy Zappola. And then the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah, that's true. It was a life-changing event. Definitely was.
Life-changing event, right, Lou? Like
Yep.
totally.
It was different.
Same for me.
That's for sure. It was different.
Yeah.
No, I remember that like it happened yesterday. It
No
was just a
kidding.
lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, is the tourist season now, like for what you do, have you reached the peak now, and you'll pick up again when the weather gets cooler? No. Okay.
No, not as crazy as April, May, and June,
Okay.
but not boom, 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 but good because it's too hot. August, we have a few. Then it really picks up August 28 to like November.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because it's cooling off a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is listening to you talk about some of the people you've interviewed. You impressed me, girl. You impressed me. Really.
Listen.
Do you miss that hard? Do you miss that hard interview compared to what you're doing now?
Do I miss the hard interviews? I don't necessarily miss the hardcore interview because I'll tell you why. Because I get to interview people here too. We have a lot of good friends like Professor Rosario Faraci from the University of Catania. We have him on all the time talking about serious topics. Right now, I feel it's a perfect mix of history, food, a little bit of current events and what's going on. And so I get to put my journalism hat on a few times. And then the rest is fun. But do I miss the hardcore deadlines and that no. Do I miss interviewing some of those people? Well, guess what? At the end of the day, yes, they're in very high positions. They're very accomplished. They're very successful. But at the end of the day, this is something that I stole from my sister. They go to the bathroom the same way we all do.
Amen. Oh, I'm glad you feel that way because it's so true. I just want to, Nancy turned around. She says, since it's been so hot, she's lost 6 pounds already. But she said she's making up for it. She just went and got some hot cheese pizza from Giovanna's. I'm not familiar with it. I don't know where that is. But anyway, she's making up. She lost the 6 pounds and she's going to try and gain some of it back because you get too skinny. You see some of these people. I had this guy that worked for me that came up to me at the affair in Wyndham, and I had the hardest. I knew him. I couldn't place him because he's lost like 50 pounds. He completely looks totally different than what I remember. And I had a hard time, trying to focus on his name. I just couldn't. I felt kind of embarrassed, but something. See, at my age, I can get away with that. It's called having a senior moment.
Well, no, that's what he's looking for, to be transformed. So it's actually a plus.
But you lose too much weight, and because your face is usually where you lose it first. Carry a little extra weight. Believe me, carry a little extra weight, and it pulls the wrinkles down from your face. So you'll always look as good as Eszter. You know what I mean? With no tan lines.
No tan lines.
Right?
The tan lines.
Listen, before I forget, I want to say thank you, Lou and Mike, because really coming on the show the first Friday of every month is something I look forward to. This is it goes by so fast. We always have a laugh. Today's laugh was about my tan line.
Yeah.
I mean, we always have something to laugh at. So, and I really enjoy it and I really appreciate it.
We enjoy it too. We look forward to it.
So Nancy wrote, and she says, Giovanna's is in Haverhill, Massachusetts on Main Street. That's a pizza place, I gather.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got that squared away. Thank God. I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight.
Well,
I'd be up all night
you knew
long.
Giovanna, so it must have been Italian.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. But anywho, we've only got about a minute and a half to go. And what would you like to say to our listening audience?
I would like to say happy 4th of July from Sicily, from Eszter and Alfred, and hope everyone stays cool Here's a ching ching to our country's 250-year-old anniversary. It's no small feat. We should all be proud, and that's about it. I hope everyone stays cool. And Mike, have a great time in Boston.
We're looking forward to it.
Lou, keep your dogs quiet. Good luck doing that.
I know,
And
he's
to
gonna-
everyone
gonna be wound
watching
up.
and to everyone listening, have a lot of hot dogs and hamburgers. Enjoy the fireworks because, as Lou mentioned, and not on air, but before, this is his favorite holiday because there's no gifts. So there's no
gifts.
stress. So enjoy.
There you go. Hey, listen, fireworks, leave the fireworks up to the professionals. I know
Exactly.
through the years, I've done some very, very stupid things for the 4th of July, and I've been fortunate not to get hurt. But please be very, very careful. Like I said, leave it up to the professionals. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. And you know something, we'll be back here next week. Same channel, same bats. What was
Same bat channel,
Same
bat
bat
time.
channel. Same bat
time.
channel.
That too. Eszter, a salute.
Esther, you got to show up in
Ciao.
a back row uniform.
I'll see you. Ciao. Ciao, everybody. Take care.